All right. Whew. Ready to go. Another episode. Recharged. It is day 11. We're going to get some progress done today. Throw all this stuff there. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a bow. And I'm going to make 2 arrows. Let's see, I need feathers. Feeling all safe in my little mini bunker. We could scrap that. Look at that, making yellow. It's beautiful. Need to make a new crossbow here soon. Probably do that now, right? Let's see. Crossbow, what do we need? We need glue and duct tape, and all that's probably up top. We have the glue right there, but we'll make one of those tomorrow. But we also need to make some more crossbow bolts. We're running a little low in those in that department. Something I want to do before I forget is I want to mark this airdrop. We'll just call it AD. I'll be happy when we can get steel. And we can get a steel pick. 38. Mining is a very soothing thing. A buddy of mine that plays this game, it's probably his least favorite thing to do, but I believe it's one of my favorite things to do. Terraforming, changing the land, digging, mining, all of that stuff. It's very relaxing. I enjoy creating things with my hands. I do a bit of model railroading and some things like that in my spare time, and so something like this is right up my alley. So what we're doing here is we're going down at an angle instead of just going straight down and putting a ladder, which is the fastest way to get down and back up. And we're gonna make a way to do that here eventually too. But early game, if I go down at an angle, I can see in the walls to the side of me where there are resources. And so eventually, you know, like I said, we'll do a shaft straight down with a ladder so we can go down and come up very quickly. We also might do a free fall pit. Don't know if I'll play the series that long. You know, if I can just reach 1,000 views on each video, you know, I'll continue it. If it, like last time, it really dropped off after the first couple episodes. I think the episodes just being so long that there aren't that many of you that are willing to watch them. But we'll see. It's pretty cool to document everything that I do as I go along, and maybe at the end of all of this, we create some massive build. You know, if I can continue going with the playthrough. We are on a random gen map. I do like that. The last single player I started for the stream was a novice game because I hadn't played it in so long. So I kind of wanted to see what that was all about. And I'm very limited on novice game as to what I can do, you know, being that it just is what it is. But the random gen, you know, it just goes on and on and on. So let's take what we have here and go up top. What else do we need with the... We'll worry about the forges when we come back later. I want to drink some water. I need to eat some food. And I probably... Okay, get my bearings about me. We're going to go for that airdrop for one. But I think I have some feathers up top. We'll take half of this stack with us and see about making some crossbow bolts. And a new crossbow. Probably shouldn't have left that hatch open. So we have wood, we have forged iron. We'll take the glue just in case I don't have one up there, because I did use one earlier. And grab our duct tape. See, I need to fix this. I need to fix this dirt so I don't get hung up on it like that. Some zombies over there wandering around. Throw this iron in here, and we still have some iron too. Turn that bad boy on and make some iron arrowheads. How many can we make? Ooh, we don't need 1,487. Let's make another 150 of those. 2 minutes for that. The cement should be done. Wow, 13 seconds when we click on it. Very good. So here we have 2 minutes left on that. We still have some here. Add that. Go over here and get some more of this cement mix. Concrete mix going. 285. Tell you what, so I don't have to keep running back and forth. Let's get this thing the way it's supposed to be. I know we're going to be transferring all of this stuff soon enough anyway, but until we do, and I don't have to keep running back and forth and back and forth. So I did want to go over and hit the sandstone very hard today. That is something that I wanted to accomplish. Crossbow. We won't make ourselves a new crossbow until I can make the bolts, because I'd be wasting. I'll get a lot of level by creating the bolts for my weapon crafting. Okay, food is capped. I seriously need to think about making a bow. I mean a hoe. A bow and a hoe. And getting these seed planted to multiply so we can start making meat stew. What do we need? Do we need to do that at a workbench? No, we don't. I could have already done that. So 1 minute and 49 to do that. We'll hang out here. I'll tell you what, in that time that it takes to craft that, let's run over to this airdrop. Get my beer on my belt just in case stamina starts to run low. Another thing I need to do is I do need to go ahead and make some jars and get the goldenrod, get a lot of water boiling from the pond across the way. Hello, Nurse Nancy. How are you today? Hope you have some first aid kits for us. Just some money. What's up with these nurses with all the money? I guess nurses do make pretty good money. So it kind of makes sense. Unless of course she is a stripper. I do think they have strippers in the game now. Have drugs and money on them. Hopefully we don't get another torrential downpour like we did last time, and that noise, that droning noise, was a bit annoying in my ear. Oh, there it is. There it is. I will gladly read you. Good stuff. Our hoe just made. Things are coming together for us, ladies and gentlemen. Things are happening. So just kind of take a look-see from the top of the mountain. Boy, graphics have certainly improved in this game. Tell you what we need to do. Need to start switching off, getting a little bit of experience picking with that, and then finishing it off with that. Get that bonus. So we do need to get our construction tools on up. Mining tools 39. We can get another point in that soon. That will help us. Nice construction tool right there. Pow, level 28. Once I really start working on the base, you get a lot of points fast in construction tools from upgrading blocks. So we should be able to knock that out in the next day or so. Still have plenty of time though. It's only day 11. We're just starting day 11. So we still have plenty of time to get everything upgraded to reinforced concrete on the base before the next horde. A black skirt. Okay. I think I'll leave that. I think I'll scrap it. Putting it on. Just figured I'd knock out these boulders while we're over here. They're a good source of both stone and iron. You can tell our pickaxe is wearing down just a bit. Make sure our shovel is 100% before we go, and that we do have forged iron. I know we do. Overheating. Boy, I might need to grab that cowboy hat. I probably need to create myself some iron armor. It's a good way to cool yourself wearing that stuff. I'll grab this last boulder here. I see another one in front of me, but we're gonna, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna hold off. Oh, there's one more. It's so tempting just to take these things out. Such an easy source of iron and stone, and also, you know, we're gonna need to throw that in the forge before we leave. To get as much of it going as we can while we're away. It's a 102, so I absolutely need to see about cooling down. Let's see what we're wearing. So we're wearing this brown shirt and these pants. Let's see. Okay, temperature's going down. Nice. There's some more gravel right there. You know what, while we're here, all right, let's see. Is that a screamer? That is a screamer. Did that hit her? It's because we have these two forges running at the same time is what it is. Come on over here. Silly gal. Well, we were full. Don't want them beating on my workbench or any of that stuff. We're going to take out old big boy with the crossbow. He's a little tough for us to kill still with the club. We have a few points in Pummel Pete now, though, and that does help. Until we can get that spike club. And before I make a spike club, I'm going to make some more of those crossbow bolts. We'll be doing that as we move across over to where the sandstone is at. I'm going to throw a bit of sandstone in the nice little duct tape for our crossbow. I'm going to throw some of the sand in the forge. Goodness. Well, she's right there and it's not coming at us. So sand. Did I have any left in here? No, it didn't. Took it all down here. Tell you what, let's get sorted out here. Sorted out and situated. There's plenty of coal in there. We're going to throw a little extra coal in this one. Hello, lady. You finally saw me, eh? Or smelled me, or whatever it is that you do. Don't need to take that. We'll scrap that. Before we leave, I want to... Oh, no. Close one. Very close. This must be hiding out behind the trees over there or something. Put our clothes in there. Boy, I feel like I'm just moving in slow motion here right now. Make that. We're going to get our arrowheads out. Do we have any more feathers in here? Feathers. There you are. Recipes, iron crossbow bolt, 150 of those. I'd probably go ahead and scrap this stuff now. It's no use to us anymore. Of no use to us. All right, so we have our beer. I did that. And Spike Club will be next. And when we get back, we'll make a new crossbow. So we still have some forged iron. We have a full shovel. Where are my seed? Before I go, we'll plant the, you know, before we get too far gone. Get rid of these so we don't have a screamer right in the middle of doing what we're doing before we leave. Get that fertilizer. Oh, that soil has been damaged. Okay. So our potato seeds we'll throw in the... I kind of messed that up. That's all right. All right. right, so at least we get those in the ground and can start multiplying. I'm way behind on multiplying seed. Should have done that a long time ago with the rotting flesh in there, because we're going to need that for fertilizer moving forward. Without further ado, though, let's take off how much stone. Oh, we don't have much stone. So we're going to put that in there. Get some more cement making. All right, so let's take a look at the desert. Is over this way. We're going to throw our beer. We're going to actually drink a beer. That way I can just sprint the entire way. Sorry about that. And I did not put the sand in the forge like I said I was going to, but that's all right too. We'll get that when we get back. Just passing through, zombies, just passing through. No need to be alarmed. Let me also check this chest one more time. I know I keep checking it every time I come by, but make sure there's nothing that stands out in there. Lots of engines and batteries that we've collected. Eventually make ourselves a mini bike. I guess I can check to see if I had the book or not. I don't remember if we picked up the book for that already or not. I know I did in the last playthrough early on. Okay, so we can't scrap that yet. So we can help ourselves to some yucca, maybe some aloe too. I don't see why not. Let's look at the map and see where the light color. Okay, so the light colored yellow is right over here. That's where we want to be. Let's see where this plane's gonna drop the airdrops. Way over there. Okay. There we go. There's that sandstone I was telling you about. Beautiful. Get stone, sand all in one scoop. Oh, that's great. We are going to load up on this today. It's going to be our way to get our base upgraded to reinforced concrete for day 14. A lot of people discredit the desert biome, but it's one of my favorites now. That they've included oil shale, because I do like to use an auger and a mini bike, and so you can make yourself an unlimited fuel supply with the oil shale, and so and the sandstone as well, because you need both sand and stone for concrete. So starting to get overheated. It's the only worry I have. I did not bring the cowboy hat. We'll hang out over here until we just can't stand it anymore, until it's till we're 103 or 4 or something like that, and then we'll get out of here. We are quickly jumping up though, 92 degrees. Let's see how far we've come here. looks like. Okay, maybe we turn this way now and dig a little bit. I don't want to keep going the same direction because we might actually utilize this, what I'm digging here eventually. We may try to make some type of a base or a bunker over here. Usually for my oil shale, I'll do a very small defensive bunker for that, and make a little mine underneath it. Put my fires and whatnot in it. Because you do have to, if you're going to do an oil shale mine base and you're going to be cooking it up over there, you're going to have something that can defend against the horde, because you're going to have, not the 7-day horde, but you're going to have screamer hordes constantly spawning with the fires. Let's see what we have so far. So we have a bunch of sand, not as much stone as I had hoped to have already, but we haven't been doing it very long yet. There's a little artifacting going on right there. Fix that. A floaty stick. Floaty bush. I do hear a zombie. Oh, I hear a lot of zombies. A wandering horde. I am up to 100 degrees right now too. Just hoping to get a little bit more time down into the cactus. Just hoping to get a bit more time over here. I should have made some red tea or did our spike club ever get... Oh my goodness, it did. It is time to break out the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. Wait till I get a purple one of these bad boys. Whoa, where did she go? Did you see that? It's like Satan himself just reached up and grabbed her and yanked her down to the pits of hell. Oh, this is so nice. Let's drink some water and see if that won't drop us down just a tad. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to. I did not prepare for this properly like I should have. I should have prepared for overheating, and I did not. Okay, so it looks like the water may have helped a little bit, and by not being in the direct sunlight, possibly, by being in this little tunnel, I don't know if that really makes a difference, but we're not directly exposed to the sunlight now, so it is going down nice. And we do have some goldenrod tea, some water we can drink and whatnot. We'll stop right there. Let's dig out this whole thing. Digging Simulator 2017. Dig your way to a better life. Saw a shadow up above. Oh, that's just the dirt exploding as I hit it with the shovel. So I'm always trying to think of new designs for bases, and I have this one in mind. And it'd be very cool. I can't give it away because I may actually try to give a good attempt at building it, but it would take a long time. I guess if the castle took around 200 hours, it would probably take around 200, 300 hours to make it. Once I finish this playthrough, we may look at doing it. If the playthrough goes well and we can continue getting some views and you all stay interested, I may just try to do the build on this playthrough, and we'll just keep playing it until Alpha 16 hits. I don't anticipate Alpha 16 hitting anytime soon. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm guessing today is, here in the U.S. at least, the day before Thanksgiving. I'm guessing sometime in January or February Alpha 16 will fall. I know for sure that the Fun Pimps don't really work over the holidays, and I think it was last Thanksgiving we were anticipating something to drop, one alpha, maybe it was 14, and it didn't. I don't remember the Fun Pimps, Joel saying the crew was taking a break, going on out of town and whatnot with the family for Thanksgiving. So I doubt very seriously they're working. May have worked today, but probably not tomorrow on through Monday. So this is another week that we can write off. We have another week here soon for Christmas and New Year's, and so my guess is the best probably somewhere in January, February, March, somewhere around that time period. What are you doing, chicken? Get out of here. Excited to have that spike club. Ooh, that pattern was being elusive. So temperature has dropped. Take note that if I walk around on the surface, my temperature goes up. If I get down in this hole, temperature goes down. And though I'm not really in a hole, I am not on the surface, so there may be some heat penalty for being up on the surface. See now how I'm closer to the surface? My head is level with the bright colored sand on the top, and the temperature is going up again. Let's see if it levels off or goes down once I get to where I am 3 deep instead of 2 deep. Let's check that out. So that may be something to it's 99 right now. Shovel is broken. Let's repair that. Okay, it has not gone up to 100. There it goes. It's 100 now. Let's see what happens when I hit this corner and go back the other way. So I really want to get tonight, I want to make a base or a slot in the base where I can put my forge, my workbench, and my cement mixer. And I'd like to do it underneath the spike pit if possible. And so maybe we'll work on that, because we did a pretty good job today of getting sand and stone. How much sand do we have now? Okay, so we didn't get as much stone as I was thinking we might get by doing this, but we definitely got our worth in sand. I'm going to make it back down to this end one more time. 103, I might not even make it to the end. I'll have to get out of here before we overheat. So it didn't make a difference with a 3 deep. It's just, I don't really know. Maybe it is just temperature outside and it goes up and down and whatnot. We're at 104 now. When it hits 105, I need to, there it is, it's 105. Almost at the end. Let's drink this goldenrod tea here and see if that won't level us off for just a moment. It's 1800, so we got to get back anyway. Make that run back. 106. So I don't want to start suffering a heat stroke and have slowed impaired movement or anything like that. Okay, there we go. We'll get out of this hot biome. 107. Oops. Grabbing a little bit of aloe because we can make some bandages since we have not been very successful in finding first aid kits. I really feel like, though, we move to the hub city, we get over there, we're going to find plenty of first aid kits. I had hoped that this town would have, and it's had everything else, so I can't complain too much, but I had hoped that it would have poppin' pills store, but it is not, so that's okay. Let's take these off for now. Scrap them. Chicken! Look at that chicken run. Run, chicken, run. Anything in here we need to take? We will take the mining helmets just so we can scrap those. Or not scrap them, combine those. Keep looking at this every time I come by, but just a place to have an extra storage halfway across town. Spider zombie. Temperature is going back down now. That's nice. Actually, it's going back up. Okay, so we'll put the sand in. We'll do the 600 stack in there. How much more cement? 220. Let's combine some of these mining helmets here. Let's take the one off that I have as well. So 159. Mix it with that one. These little ones really aren't going to make the properties go up on mine at all. Go. Our cement mixer, we are up to, look at that, we can make 708 with what we have on us. We can get ourselves some more stone. So let's do that. $610. Let's go ahead and take out what we have. We do have some scrap iron in here as well. Plant fiber. We're going to scrap you. Okay, so I want a new crossbow. Let's get that going right now before I forget and move on from this area. Is there anything else here we can scrap? Don't want to put anything else in these forges much because I do plan on starting more. And we're not going to destroy these forges, but we might be able to use these cobblestone frames down in the base because we're going to do a bit of renovations to that base right now. Standing by this forge is getting me a little warmed up. So glass. Okay, we'll worry about that later. How much forged iron can we make? 420. Let's make 100 more of that. Make sure we didn't have anything in the workbench. Nothing in there. Wow, it's already ready. Nice. We'll scrap you. It's a shame you can't get a little bit of something like the duct tape or something. I guess you can't reuse duct tape in real life either, but something more than some wood out of it. All right. Well, forges, we need to make 2 more of those. I think I took everything I needed down there. I'm going to turn you off because we don't need you right now. And we'll leave this one burning throughout the night to smelt this stuff. This sand and whatnot. So we're actually retiring into the base for the first time early. You know, we accomplished all we wanted to accomplish during the day. And getting to go back into our base and get to working on it. That's really nice. We're not so challenged for time and all of that. All right, forge. We need small stone, so let's go get a little bit of that. We'll dig a bit more in our mining shaft here. Right. It's almost 2200. I always get this really eerie feeling that I've left the hatch open to the base. I have done that before. I'm pretty sure I closed it behind me. If I didn't, we'll find out here soon. Nice. Get a couple more forges going for in here. We will deplenish all of the resources in those outside. I can make a doorway that goes down, which would be better. I don't think it really matters either way. Make sure I'm halfway. And we could start upgrading these pillars and stuff to concrete reinforced. I tell you what, let's do that real quick. Let's go ahead and get these bad boys upgraded. I need my cobblestone. Did I leave that outside? No, it did not. Go ahead and get this stuff upgraded so that it can be drying in plenty of time for the horde, and then we can also assess how much we have left over for repairs. We're going to constantly keep a cycle of that pumping out. What are we down to? 632. Good, good, good. Oh, that's already reinforced. Boy, that nail gun just makes things move right along, doesn't it? Now, as long as we don't get a screamer horde tonight, we'll be okay. We might be in trouble if we get a screamer horde. I'm going to save a little bit of this concrete here. I'm not going to do the blocks up top quite yet until the night is over. We'll do those blocks up top a little later on. Right now, I just wanted to get it all drying. Shouldn't have a screamer horde, but you never know. Okay, so this is going to be our path down to underneath the spike pit. We will be able to make ourselves some quarter blocks and replace these wooden blocks underneath so that we can repair the spikes from underneath if need be. More importantly, though, we need to make a way to get down under there for our forges. The reason I do that is because if you put the forges on the sides, and it may have changed now, but the screamers would hang out above the forge, and they would not fall down into the pit. So that's not good. I hear a zombie. Am I sensed? Oh, am I detected? So I don't want that to happen where the screamers just sit there. They don't necessarily detect you or come down, but they'll sit there and make their little silly noise all night long, and it just gets aggravating. Okay, so we are down to the stone. Let's see, 79, and I have more forged iron making. How much is a pickaxe? 20. Okay, that gives us enough to repair with. And I am going to do this number here. So we're getting close to the end of the episode here. Probably as far down as we need to go. All right, and then we can go straight forward. I tell you what, let's go one more down just to be safe. I like to have plenty of space to go from. Don't want to feel too cramped underneath here. Right. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a couple ladders. And some more frames. Cobblestone frames, because I can only make 26 of those, but wooden frames. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of this day, the end of this episode. We're going to see what we can get done tomorrow for finishing this base off, make a lot more concrete. We're good on sand now. We're going to go get some water, make some jars, fill those up, and get some goldenrod tea kicking, try to get that wellness up just a bit. But thank you once again for watching. And join me again tomorrow for day 12.